It just keeps getting better for the Los Angeles Lakers as they take down the San Antonio Spurs 125-109 to win their second straight game, and had a really interesting development in this one. In fact, a couple really interesting developments I definitely want to get into in today's video. Welcome to Lakers Digest here, guys. My name is Hunter Pitcoff, and we cover everything surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers. We are on the road to 20,000 subscribers. We're a little over 17,000 right now. But with that being said, a lot of you guys are watching our videos. We appreciate the love. We appreciate the support. But 80% of you guys watching our videos over the last month are not subscribed. I mean, you're already watching the content. If you want to reach that platinum status with our channel, be here before we get to 20K. Be here before we get to 50, 100, whatever the number is. Click that subscribe button right now to keep up everything up to date here with your Los Angeles Lakers. But I don't want to keep you guys waiting too much longer. This is the biggest takeaway, in my opinion, from this San Antonio Spurs game. And this is, in fact, probably even a bigger development from last game as well, as Dodo getting his swagger back. Talking about Dorian Finney-Smith, to me, he was the standout player of this one. Now, look, Austin Reaves had 30 points. He was the go-to guy tonight for the Lakers. He was the one who had it going. Also saw Luka Doncic get one rebound away from a triple-double, but his passing with 14 assists was fantastic. So let's just look at the scoreboard here, guys. Not that I'm the biggest box score guy, but Dorian Finney-Smith, man, 4 of 8 from 3, and this is a continuation. He scored 8 points in the fourth quarter against the Phoenix Suns to help him get that win as well. Jackson Hayes, quieter second half, but he got it going. 11 boards, love to see that. 21 points, 14 assists for Luka, a miserable 6 of 20 from the field. If it wasn't for the free throw shooting, really would have had a rough game there. Austin Reaves with 30 again. Jordan Goodwin, been really good in that starting lineup. 15 points for him. Dalton Knecht with 13. Gabe Vincent hitting some timely shots, 3 of 5 from 3. But ultimately, it ends up being Dorian Finney-Smith to me that is really the kind of the key X factor for this Los Angeles Lakers team. He has been leading the team in plus minus since he has become a Los Angeles Laker. And guys, I know everybody doesn't love plus minus. I don't either per se. But when there's an extreme outlier, or if you want to just watch the basketball games like we do, we watch every single game here on Lakers Digest. I'm telling you guys right now, the Lakers just play better when Dorian Finney-Smith's on the floor. And the fact that he's been struggling kind of a lot from 3 as of late. Now he's starting to hit these three-point shots. He's shooting with more confidence. Teams are forgetting he is a really good shooter, and now they're leaving him open. Maybe they just don't have a choice when you have guys like Luka Doncic, you have Austin Reaves, and look, LeBron, Rui, Hachimura, 2 of the other best scorers on this team, aren't even back yet. They're not even at 100%, guys. And as a result, you see Dorian Finney-Smith getting a lot of clean looks. Teams are leaving him open. He made the San Antonio Spurs pay tonight. He was hitting those shots, 15 points in this one. One of his better offensive games as a Laker. One of his better offensive games in a while for the Lakers. And a continuation off that Phoenix Suns game. Hopefully, in this game coming up against the Milwaukee Bucks and the Denver Nuggets. I'm trying to think. I don't think Finney-Smith played in either of those games. He might have played against the Bucks, but he definitely did not play against the Denver Nuggets. This is going to be a game where he's going to get the assignment of Giannis. He's going to have to guard guys like Kyle Kuzma. He's going to have to guard guys like Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray. He's going to get his run, maybe even some Nikola Jokic minutes, as he's going to be playing small ball 5 at times. They like doing that with J.J. Redick and letting the big, whether it's Jackson Hayes or whoever, kind of play off that ball and kind of roam a little bit. It's going to be a very important Dorian Finney-Smith next couple of games. And if he plays the way he's been playing, especially on the offensive end, this dude is an X factor and someone that the defense needs to respect and keep held accountable. So to me, that was the biggest development for the Lakers tonight that we have been, really excited to see. Number 2, boy, I mean, I'm just going to show you guys the meme, man. If you've seen Anchorman, which to me is one of the best movies of all time, boy, that Escalated Quickly. I mean, that really got ahead fast. That was my reaction about 6-ish minutes left in the fourth quarter where Jarred Vanderbilt and Jeremy Sohan, who seemed like the game was nice and cool, didn't seem too chippy, both teams competing in a respectful, sportsmanlike manner. And then 2 of the crazier guys on the court, Sohan, he gets into his fair share of scuffles. We know Vando does as well. Vando kind of gives him a pretty hard foul. Sohan throws the ball at him, and Vando's ready to square the half up. And he's having fight. I mean, as funny as that is, and obviously it's not going to lead to any suspensions or anything like that. I mean, luckily, all the players, you see J.J. Redick run across the court help stop that fight from escalating. I mean, a pretty useless moment in the game, honestly, and it didn't really lead to much. It wasn't an overly close game. I know the San Antonio Spurs, give them their credits, went on a 15-0 run into the fourth, I believe, and then ultimately, made this game semi-competitive. But Vando, I wonder if he's taking it out a little bit on just his circumstances right now, because it seems like of these last few games where they've really needed Jarred Vanderbilt, he hasn't really been playing particularly great. He's playing a bit out of position, especially in the game against the Nuggets, where he's been having to ask to guard guys like Nikola Jokic and guard more big men. That's not really his game. His game is to guard guys on the perimeter. But, Jordan Goodwin's kind of starting to get some of the love and praise. Another really good game for him, 15 points, 6 and 9 from the field. And, of course, the hustle, the defense. I mean, didn't really I think he only had 2 points in yesterday's game against the Suns, but I thought he was really good in that game as well. J.J. Redick's kind of leading a little bit more on Jordan Goodwin than Jarred Vanderbilt right now. And it does kind of lead me to think, guys, is this somebody who's expendable next offseason? I mean, I think Vando, his hustle, his energy, this is something that I think teams need. I do love this chip on his shoulder he has. You kind of hope that he's a little bit smarter. I mean, you don't really see him get thrown out the way, a Draymond Green gets thrown out or something like that. I mean, Vanderbilt's not necessarily that. He does give you that edge. The rebounding, had a really nice pass to Dalton Knecht on a backdoor tonight. Really good passer in the short roll as well. Is confident to take that corner three when it's open and has shown some success in making it, but been a rough couple games for Jarred Vanderbilt. Didn't really feel like he's been playing his best basketball of late. But I do think he can come back. But I do kind of wonder, too, with Jordan Goodwin playing really well, Dorian Finney-Smith now, assuming he's going to get an extension this offseason. Hachimura is going to be coming back. LeBron, of course. I mean, it's a really crowded front court, and I kind of wonder if there's going to get a point where, and Dalton Knecht playing really well as too of late. Is Vanderbilt going to be the odd man out? I don't know. I think the Lakers are going to need him at some point, some series. I think he's going to be super valuable. But I don't know. I mean, Vanderbilt, the mints have been weighing a little bit, and that's kind of ironic because the Lakers have been without two of their starting forwards in LeBron and Hachimura. You think he would have been someone to take advantage of the opportunity, but I think guys like Goodwin and Knecht are taking a little bit more advantage of the opportunity. And look, J.J. Redick is not going to be happy with the way Vanderbilt handled himself and not being the quote-unquote bigger person in this situation. But it's going to bring us to our final point, guys, because the Lakers can get their lick back as soon as this week in Wednesday and Thursday night, because they played the Denver Nuggets and the Milwaukee Bucks last week in the back-to-back. They lost to the Bucks pretty bad. They really gave the Denver Nuggets a run for the money, and effing Jamal Murray does what he does all the time against the Los Angeles Lakers and hits a game winner. But they have a chance now in a back-to-back home series, not having to travel from Milwaukee, Wisconsin to Denver, Colorado. It's a lot of air miles going up to the Mile High City as well. That's definitely going to be hurting with the altitude. They're going to be a more healthier roster. More guys are going to be playing in this one. Luka should be playing in presumably both of these games, knock on wood, as well as some of these other players that missed out. So, can the Lakers get their look back? I mean, that game against Denver is going to be super important, guys, because if the Lakers want to move up from 5 in the standings, they're going to have to win against the Denver Nuggets, because not only can they add a win to their resume, well, they're going to put an L on Denver's resume as well, and that ties up the season series to a piece, which is going to be super important. I'm not sure if the Lakers have a tiebreaker in that or not, but it's still pretty good to get that and not give it, outright to the Denver Nuggets in that one. But again, guys, 125-109. Lakers at the end of the day. Close game by the San Antonio Spurs. They kept it close toward the end, but Lakers win this one pretty handily, as they should against a team like the Spurs, who have been spiraling out of control. Their season's over. No Victor Wembanyama. No De'Aaron Fox now for the rest of the year. They're looking ahead to next season to build around their two star young players. But, guys, if you've made it all the way through this video and you're not subscribed, because, again, y'all get mad when I say, but 80% of you guys, 80%, that's damn near Kobe's scoring record with 81, are watching our content and are not subscribed, man. You're shadow subscribers. You might not even be commenting either. We love the comments. We love the engagement as well. All we ask, if you're a fan, you want to keep tapped into everything surrounding the Los Angeles Lakers. We cover the games, the rumors, the reports, everything. Stop what you're doing right now. Hit the subscribe button to keep up with everything you want surrounding your Los Angeles Lakers here on Lakers Digest.